Yeah, we're just trying to dig into this and see what diameters I'm working with so I can get a new flex joint here. Pretty thick there. It's quite the battle. See what I got so far. I'm trying to pry that piece off there because obviously it was leaking back here and most of this is kind of loose. If I get all this detached from the front, I think we'll be really close to getting it out. Oh wow, this is a workout. Okay, so we're all loose at the front, I think. We just gotta break this back loose. Shove the muffler out of its hole back here. There we go. Reminds me of a armadillo. Woo, look at that mess. This webbing is just attached a little bit. Front's unattached. Now let's get the back off. Seemed like that thing should come off. It ain't budging yet. No, we'll just cut it off. That's welded on there, that's why it's coming off like a paint. It's tacked on there. They're trying to prevent us from fixing it. They want us to buy a Toyota product new, which will cost us an arm and a leg. Not gonna happen though. Alright, that side's all exposed. Wish I wouldn't have dented that quite so much, but I got a little aggressive. So now we just need to clean this side up so we can figure out what kind of diameter we're going to be using. If we push this back, we might be able to drop it down a little. No, not much. We can drop it down a little bit. Yeah, it gives us a little more room to work with it now. So we got to get all this crap off of here. And we still have our webbing attached. Okay, it's gonna get messy, but I'm just gonna take this grinder and just try to work all this off, including this ring back here that was securing that webbing. Did anybody think that I was gonna get this off at the beginning? That was a battle. Work on ripping some of this metal off the other side for a second. A piece up there, but I really don't care about that one. Can we beat that ring loose? That's the next question. That might be the weld that holds everything together. I think we can just cut that right there and this whole thing will come off and then we don't have to deal with it. Yeah, that's single wall. Pretty sure. Time for the Sawzall. So I wasn't recording that, but I just Sawzalled that off. So now I can measure the inside diameter and the outside diameter and come up with what will connect these two pieces. Right there, looking good. Okay. Oh wow, it's two diameters here. So let's look at our length. We have about 3.5 inches of space. Find out what we got here. So that is too fat for the piece I got, but it may fit inside of there. Let's see about that. Push this out of here. Ooh, that might work. Don't like it, but it might work. Except it's gonna be too long. Well, that's all they had at the auto parts store, so I'm gonna have to go online and see what they have online. All right, so I ordered a flex joint online. I think I got this off Amazon. I'll put a link in the description for wherever I got it. So I'm thinking doing something like that. Sliding this on this way, and let's see where this is gonna land. Sliding it on this way and cutting it back on the other side. Let's do some trials here. I think this will fit over there. It's a little tapping. Yeah, I just think we're too long. I think we're gonna have to cut this down a little bit. I'm gonna cut about 1 inch off of each end. All right, I got this piece shortened now. I just need to figure out a way to get it on here because it's a little banged up. Should fit because I measured it, but it's really got some dents in it. How can I get that on there without banging the crap out of it? Maybe start by just tapping the high spots. I don't know, that probably won't work. Try to tap it in the high spots. I thought about heating something up. It is starting to go on farther. All right, I'm gonna heat the end of this up and see if that will help it slide over by being a little more pliable. All right, let's try that. Nope, that did not help. Well, it ain't coming off now. That's not good. We're gonna just let the car run like this for a little bit and see if it loosens back up. See if it comes off any easier. Wow, that sucker is on there. I did not suspect that that would happen. Oh, there we go. It's moving now. Jeez, I got stuck on there. Okay, I think I'm just gonna take my grinder and just kiss all this up, and hopefully then it will slide on. We don't need much, I don't think. There, I just put a slit 4 different places. Hopefully that will give us a little bit more play. All right, I'm gonna cut a little bit of this off. I just need a little bit more this way, maybe 1/2 inch, and I can't get it unless I can think of a way to spread this out. I put some more slits in there. I thought I would try that first, see if that gave it a little more give. Well, we're gonna have to slice this a lot farther down so I can. All right, we got about 3/4 inch slices now. Let's see how this does. Why is that going on, but it wouldn't go on the other way? That doesn't even make sense. So it wouldn't go on with these splits, but it will go on with no splits. Makes no sense, but we'll go with it. So we got that on all the way. Now, what to do about that side? I think what I'm gonna do is just go with what I got here. I'm gonna take this off to let that tailpipe back where it needs to go. All I can figure is the diameter of the one end was a little different than the other end, and that's the reason it fit on and the other one didn't. So then we're just gonna do this for now on this end. That's what I was wanting to do in the first place. And then we're just gonna clamp this, and we're gonna run with it and see how it does. These are stainless steel clamps. And I always put them on at an angle so the water can't sit in the bottom of them. This helps me sleep better. And these are a little bit bigger down here, so it's gonna be a little bit trickier. Spread them just. I'll take this out to the vise and bend these out just a smidge so it'll fit better. Okay, open this up just a little bit. It's gonna make it challenging to get it together, but hopefully we'll make it fit. Okay, it's on where it should be. This isn't gonna fit probably. Nope, I'm gonna have to bend these around. I think I can just use a couple bars to bend those. Just gonna use a couple pipes and try to bring this in so I can get it in my clamp. It's not gonna take much, so I don't wanna go too crazy. Okay, getting close. About a 1/4 inch yet. Uh-oh, we lost our position. I'm just going to get a big pair of channel locks. All right, and now I can grab these two, squeeze them in, hopefully, to get this on here. And I can hopefully bend them in with it. Oh, we're so close. We can do this, we can get this. I could squeeze it in just enough to make it fit. There we go. Now we can get our nuts started and bring it in the rest of the way. I think I'm going to tap it back just a little bit because we want it to be on the thick part. I think that's just about as good as we're going to get. Make sure we're in all the way. All right, let's start this up and see what it sounds like. I don't like it. It's still letting too much air in through there. So we're gonna go to plan B. Take this back off. All right, now we're gonna cut it right behind here and we're gonna try to put this together with one of these clamps. I've never used these before, but apparently you can butt two pieces up together and tighten them down and it will hook them together. So we're gonna do that. It's hard on saw blades. Get this piece off. Bring that back in. Now, let's see how well this works. So this ties in like this, and this is stainless too, I believe. So this goes in like this, and it's supposed to make a real good seal. That seems pretty solid. There, let's see how it sounds now. Well, it's definitely better. I wouldn't say it's perfect. I think it's more about this flex joint. I don't think it's that great of a flex joint. If that was covered up, it would sound pretty good. Anyway, that's what I came up with, guys, on this 2005 Camry. At least you give you an option to replace that. Pretty happy. Not perfect, but guys, if you're interested in more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. Give this video a like, it helps us out. Also, I'm going to link some videos of the control arm repair I did recently and timing belt that I replaced. So if you're interested in that stuff, they'll be in the description below this video. So guys, till next time, good luck with all your projects.